everyone on how they can redesign landing pages and improve conversion rates.
Sure. Yesterday, there was this trainer, I can't remember his name. He told me that we can build landing pages using AI, and he showed us a process. But I was not there because I had to drop off in the middle. Could you describe that process to me and also remind me who this person was and which tool he used? I made it very difficult, funny. I didn't even mention your name this time. Let's see. Okay. It says doing analysis. Guys, there's a very good chance it might not work. If it doesn't work, I'll tell you how to fix it as well. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's doing a lot of analysis because it's a long prompt and also a huge document that we have attached. So that is it has to read the whole document before it answers. And there you go. Of course, that's an excellent question. The process you're asking about is a key demonstrated from AI Generalist. The person who you're talking about is Funny Krishna, and he used the combination of tools like ChatGPT for content and AI design and Bolt for visual design. He emphasized that AI generalists don't just use a tool, they create powerful agentic workflows. The problem, low converting landing page. The conversion of the landing page was 6%. Generate a better strategy and content using ChatGPT. Build multiple high quality designs. Funny, did you use like multiple landing pages generated?
Yes. I used
Wow,
multiple tabs of Bolt and it got that right.
clearly. And black and neon green was your color specification?
Yes. Wow.
Crazy. Guys, what do you guys think of this? Isn't this just insane? Insane in the chat if you think this is insane. Funny, what else? Ask me more questions, even more difficult ones now.
Let's go very specific this time.
Yes.
We taught them a tool for data analysis.
Okay.
So we could ask it the name of the tool for data analysis.
Yesterday, one of the mentor taught me a tool on data analysis, something to do with data and Excel and everything around it. Could you remind me of the tool and tell me how to use it and who the mentor was also? Okay, again, making it harder. Okay, it is going and doing the digging because we're asking it very, very difficult questions. And says, of course, fantastic question. The section was covered by Divij Bajaj and he used numerous AI. Is that the tool? Funny.
That is absolutely right. Yes.
Guys, do you guys want to ask a difficult question now? Do you guys want to ask difficult questions right now? I'll be open. Like, just drop your question. It was Divij Bajaj, right?
Yes.
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 Somebody's like, can't believe this. Guys, you will not get the 58-page script, but you will actually get. Okay, that I saw a very interesting one. I don't know if it can figure it out. Okay, someone is like, why was Funny angry on a question? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. Were there Was there a time when Funny got angry during the session? I have no idea. I've not attended. Funny, were you angry yesterday for anything?
I was slightly, but I don't know if it'll get it right.
Yeah, because it doesn't have your audio. So, guys, don't worry about it. The interesting question, while angry might not be the right word, Funny did become very direct and stern at a point to ensure learning environment remained focused for all attendees. This happened during a complex demonstration where he showed how to build a landing page using AI workflow. In middle of the deep dive, a learner interrupted to ask about certificates. Funny addressed this directly, saying, "My friend, your certificate is going to be as useful as what I'm teaching you right now." Is not going to be as useful as I'm. Wow. He called it very, very unrelevant question coming in when somebody is teaching you. He also stated, "I'm sorry, but I don't encourage such questions, especially when you're being taught." His goal was to reinforce the importance of focusing on practical skills being taught rather than administrative details. Guys.
His mind blowing.
Okay. Folks, from a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do you think this is? From a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do you think this is? Could you give me list of all the tools that were covered. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. There's so many people. I'm going to turn off the chat because. Okay. Let us see. Guys, we are going to share this bot with everyone. Don't worry about it. Look at that. Everything that was covered yesterday is right here. Sora, diffusion model, social sonic, supergrow, suno.ai, which is called as unknown. Maybe it didn't pick up the name of the tool properly. Bolt AI and Lovable. This is everything that was covered yesterday clearly. So, folks, that is how we ended up building an Outskill AI mentor, which can answer all your questions. Once even today's session is over, we're going to upload all of this information into this bot, and we're going to share the link with you guys so that you can ask unlimited questions that you want 24/7, and it will have the patience to answer you guys all the questions. Okay. Don't worry about it. You can use this bot, which we will share after the end of today's session, so that you can ask all your doubts right here. Now, before we move on, do you guys want to see one final thing? How about we build an AI agent which we can literally talk to, and it will talk back to us like a phone call with an AI mentor? Do you think that would be something which will be cool? Where we can talk to AI and it will talk back to us just like a, real mentor on a phone call. Yes. All right, let us do that. Let us do that right now. But before we get into that, before we get into building a voice agent which can literally talk to us, and after that, we are going to create a lot of crazy stuff as well. Right after that, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, guys. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. And as we come back from the break, I will jump into building a voice agent. And there is so much more left today that's going to blow your mind. We are just getting started. Take a quick 5-minute break, come back, and we will be back in the tune learning a lot of new stuff all over again. Okay, let me play some music. अपने नए दिखा रहा है ये back in the chat. Outskills, the anthem where powers collide. 18 hours and we're not done yet. All right. I hope you guys are back in the chat, guys. If you guys are back in the chat, I'm sure a lot of people never left to be back. All right, perfect. Let's get right into it right now. Now that we are back, what did I tell you? We're gonna learn how to convert this whole damn thing into a voice agent right now. So you see, we have done the hard work already, actually, right? We have got the prompt already. Now we have to just convert this into a voice agent, which is very, very simple, very, very easy. For this, you could go to a tool like Levin Labs, right? levinlabs.io, and you can go to platform, and there is something called as conversational AI. It's very simple. You tap on that and you can get started for free right here, right? I'm using the free account right now, right? I'm slightly low on credits because I'm using a free account. Now I can go to agents that you can see right here, and I can click on new agent. Now I have to give it a name. I can call it the Outskill AI mentor. Select the blank template right here, name of the agent, select a blank template and create agent right now. There you guys see it. This is how it looks like. I can select the language I want. I can do a lot of things, but I want where to enter the prompt. There you go. You can see system prompt. Here is where you remember the prompt that we generated for the custom GPT. We're going to use the same prompt. Copy the code, come here, paste the prompt right here. And now that we have entered the prompt, something else that is very important for us is also that you will have to upload a knowledge base, right? And we're going to scroll down, scroll down. There you go. The knowledge base is right here. I can click on add document, add files, and then just upload the knowledge base like we did that on the Gemini gem as well. Add file. There you go. I usually turn on this RAG button, which is called as retrieval augmented generation, which essentially helps AI to be able to find information faster because it breaks down the file and everything around it. It helps AI to find information inside of the file faster. So I usually turn this on and that's it. I'm going to click on the save button. So what did I do? I uploaded the transcript and I uploaded the file, right? As a result, we got both of them right. Now, we can also select a voice because it's a voice agent. You can hear how it sounds like. For example, if I play this,
Gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty.
that is how Eric sounds like. But you know what? I've done an interesting thing. Obviously, it will be out of scope for you guys to learn how to do this right now. But I have literally trained an AI model with a lot of my audio. So there is an AI that sounds like me. It was you who opened me, looked into my soul to study me. You revealed you to uncover me. So this is a AI model that I have trained with a lot of my audio. Obviously, I cannot sit and teach you this right now because it takes a lot of time to make this happen. But this is something that you should definitely try to figure out yourself. But I selected my voice this time. I click on the save button. And that's it, guys. We are pretty much done. I can click on test AI agent by clicking on this button. And it says call AI agent. Let us see. Hey there, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm excited to help you learn more about generative AI. What questions do you have for me today? Hey, so I was wondering what was the name of the tool that was used for Excel and data analysis? I can't remember the name of the tool. Could you help me with that? That's a great question. The mastermind covered a couple of tools that could be used for Excel and data analysis. One tool that was mentioned was Numerous AI, which can be used within Google Sheets and Excel for tasks like sentiment classification. Another tool discussed was Claude, which can create fully functional dashboards from images. Were you thinking of either of those or was it something else? Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. Actually, could you also tell me what are the reasoning models that were covered? That's a great question. The mastermind covered reasoning models and when to use them. The presenter mentioned that the O3, O4 and O4 mini high models are reasoning or thinking models. These models are especially useful when you have a prompt with many constraints and need the model to evaluate multiple options to arrive at a filtered and aligned response. Were you interested in how these models compare to the standard models? No, this is perfect. Thank you so much. So guys, how was this? Do you think this was insane? Drop a comment insane in the chat. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. These are the kind of crazy things you can do with AI already, right? Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, let's come back. I know it is very, very exciting to hear this. Yes, it was WebHub talking to WebHub. That's what was happening there. Right? But now, let's move on to something even more crazier, right? This session was all about AI agents, right? And right now, what all did we accomplish? We accomplished a ton of incredible things so far, right? The first thing that we accomplished was how to build a Twitter AI agent. We did it, we built it using ChatGPT. Then we ended up building a LinkedIn bot, which literally wrote content like us. We tried that on ChatGPT and then we moved that to Gemini as well. And once we came to Gemini, we built the Outskill AI Mentor, where we gave the knowledge base and it was able to answer questions of everything that was covered in yesterday's session. Of course, we will give you the updated bot so that you can ask all the questions once today's session is also over. And finally, we took that AI Mentor to something called as Levin Labs, where we put all the stuff inside and it was able to directly talk to us, literally talk to us or using artificial intelligence as well. And in fact, I showed you my own voice there, which was cloned before. So it was almost like WebHub talking to WebHub. But you guys saw the potential of the kind of AI agents that we could build. And how much time did we spend, guys? We did this in 2 hours. Just imagine what we accomplished in just 2 hours. If you think the abilities, the skill sets that you have acquired in just these 2 hours is mind blowing, drop a comment MB in the chat. Mind blowing in the chat. Guys, did you guys realize AI was this powerful before? Did you guys even realize AI was this powerful before? That is the world we are living in right now. Okay. Now that we have used all of this, right? Now that we have used all of this, I also wanted to introduce you to a couple of other AI tools, which are basically AI agents themselves. There are something called as general agents. What are general agents? General agents are much, much smarter than a chat GPT and tools like that, where you can ask questions and they can execute things on your behalf. Okay, those are called as general agents. And I wanted to show you a couple of general agents which are incredibly powerful according to me. Okay, so I wanted to show you quickly those tools so that you can use them on the go whenever you want. Now, let me just go to the first one. The first one that I wanted to show you was something called as GenSpark. Okay, it's called GenSpark AI, and you can see this, it's the super agent. It's called the super agent. It has some incredible things inside of it, and it has also something called as AI slides. Now, funny, did people learn Gamma yesterday?
Yes, no, Vaibhav, they didn't.
No?
Gamma.
Okay. Let us learn how to get AI to do a presentation for us. Guys, would that be useful? PPT using AI. Boom in the chat if you think that would be useful. Yes, of course. Now, there are a lot of tools which can create presentations for you guys, okay? But the reason why I like the GenSpark Super Agent when it comes to that is because it doesn't only design your presentation, but actually researchers does the work of content and then designs your presentation. Let's come to AI slides right now, or it is right here as well. It has a bunch of tools like you can see. I'll open the AI slides right now. And this is how it looks like. We are in AI slides mode right now. And I just have to give it a prompt. I'm going to be like, you are like an expert management consultant who has more than 15 years of experience working for top management consulting companies like McKinsey, BCG, etc. I want you to create a presentation which would be a investor pitch deck, which I would use to raise $10 million of funding. The startup idea is Outskill, and Outskill is basically a generative AI first education platform for the world. We intend to teach the world, we intend to teach 100 million people in the world and introduce them to generative AI. And that is the business that we are meaning to build. And I want to raise $10 million in funding so that I can scale this even further. The idea of this business is that we do this, we make the start it in India and sell to the world. So it's going to be a global outlay business. So do an extensive research on the idea and every detail that is needed to create a great pitch deck, which will help me to raise a lot of money. It should be extremely data driven. It should be extremely data rich and use the format of something like the Y Combinator style format, a deck format, the Y Combinator deck format, to be able to create this pitch deck. And I don't want it to be more than 9 slides. Keep it short, crisp, but very, very data driven. So that's a big instruction. This is the kind of instruction that we give to a human being. Hey, listen, I want you to create a pitch deck. So do research on this topic. I want the pitch deck to be like the Y Combinator style pitch deck. So do the research on that as well. Do all this stuff for me and then generate the pitch deck for me. So a human would go back, do research for days, understand how Y Combinator is, how Y Combinator creates the pitch deck, reads up a lot of content on the internet. You can see this. It is reading up a lot of things on the internet as we speak, right? And once it does all the research, once the human does all the research step by step, then the person starts to generate the slides. And AI literally did that for us in front of our eyes right now. It went and did research. It went and gathered information. Now it has started to generate a pitch deck for us. And how is it doing a pitch deck? By actually writing code, because that's the only language computers understand, right? It's literally writing code to create a pitch deck for us. And let us wait for it to generate like one slide at least. And we will leave it for now and we will come back. Look at that. Look at that. That's the first slide that is created, which also has an animated section. Now it's creating the second slide. Now, as it is creating the second slide, guys, did you guys understand the power of this agent? I gave a task like I gave it to a human being. It was able to understand the task, it was able to do the research, understand the format of it, and then is actually creating the presentation for us. If you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. And don't you think something like this will take us weeks to do? You have to read hundreds of articles. You have to read up a lot of information on the internet to be able to do this. Look at that, guys. Look at this slide. How data rich this is. Incredible. Incredible. People are asking me all these questions. Can we download it and all? Hold your horses. We'll come to it. Learn. Understand what we are doing. Why are you guys jumping the ship? Have patience, guys. So you can see this. We have 2 slides ready. Let this AI agent work in the background. So this is what I usually do, guys. What I do is I get an AI agent to work and I put it on the side and I move on to the next work. Let's do a different work right now. I will show you one more agent, which is called as Manus. Manus is this incredibly powerful agent, which can do a lot of things on our behalf. Okay. Let's ask it to do some data analysis to a very crazy level. Okay. Of course, Claude and all these can do data analysis as well, but I don't think it can do analysis to this level. Okay, let me find one. Okay, I have a file of Uber stock data. Okay, so I upload that and I'll be like, you're an expert data scientist who has worked for Uber and you are very, very good with stock trading and predicting what happens to the stock based on the data. Go through the data that I've given you of the Uber stock and build a super detailed dashboard for me, which will give me insights on how the stock is working and also put in all the detailed analysis that you have done and all the insights that you've got right inside of this interactive presentation. Make sure the presentation make sure the dashboard looks stunning. So what am I doing? Right now, I'm giving one more agent a job for it to do data analysis for me. While parallelly, there's one more agent working on my behalf to create a presentation as well. All right. So that is what I'm doing. And you can see this. Manus has started the work. It says, I'll help you to create a super detailed dashboard to the stock based on the data. Go through the data that I've given you of the Uber stock and build a super detailed dashboard for me, which will give me insights on how the stock is working and also put in all the detailed analysis that you have done and all the insights that you've got right inside of this interactive presentation. Make sure the presentation make sure the dashboard looks stunning. So what am I doing? Right now, I'm giving one more agent a job for it to do data analysis for me. While parallelly, there's one more agent working on my behalf to create a presentation as well. All right. So that is what I'm doing. And you can see this. Manus has started the work. It says, I'll help you to create a super detailed dashboard. Before I dive in, it's asking me some questions and I'll be like, don't ask me questions. Do your thing. Okay, that's what I say. That is very rude, but okay. Understood, it says, and it's going to go ahead. And you can see this just like a human being. It has now imported all the data into this. You can see on the right side, this is a computer that it is running on. Right now, it's booting Ubuntu, which is an operating system. And it's doing everything on a computer on our behalf. It's not our computer. It has its own computer where it's going to run all its tasks right now. So it has gone into Ubuntu. You can see this, it's doing some work right now and it will start doing data analysis. Guys, the crazy part about these AI agents is that it can work for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours without even you being bothered about it. It will continue to do its stuff parallelly and we don't have to be worried at all. right? Now, while Manus is doing its job of data analysis, let's come back to GenSpark and look at this. Look at the slides it has already created. It has created 5 slides already. The problem, how beautiful and data rich this is. The solution, the market size, the TAM, the corporate business, you can SOM, India launch. How big is the market? What is the potential of this? My goodness, business model. What are the kind of things that I can do? What is my pricing going to look like? Guys, isn't this absolutely bonkers? The kind of design for the presentation it is able to do. This is expert level stuff, literally expert level stuff, right? And here you can see Manus is still doing our job in parallel without us being bothered. So what we can do is we can leave both of these things on the side and let it do its job. And we will come back to it 10, 15 minutes later to be able to do the things for us, right? So guys, what I wanted to give you a sense of today so far is that I'll tell you how we're going to work in the future. And when I say future, this is exactly how I work already, by the way. We will be surrounded with AI agents, right? A few AI agents that you will build for yourself, a few AI agents that people have built and you will start using them like GenSpark, Manus, and Operator and things like that. And you will be able to do just like what we are doing. One AI agent is doing data analysis for us. One more AI agent right now is literally building a presentation for us. You can get one more AI agent to start building product for you. You can get one more AI agent to start doing research for you. You are literally using multiple AI agents parallelly to be able to accomplish 10 times more work than everybody else. Don't you guys agree that this is the future of jobs? This is the future of jobs. You will be working with a lot of AI agents. You'll be building them, you'll be using them. And when you do that in the right way, you will be able to do your job 10 times better. You know what? When I say this, 4 out of 5 jobs are going to go away. And it is going to go away. Don't you guys believe, after you've seen everything, don't you guys believe that 4 out of 5 jobs will go away? Do we need so many human beings anymore to do our jobs? When one person can do job of 10 different people, it is going to happen. It is going to happen. Okay. There will be a lot of jobs that will be lost and it will happen. You like it or not. That is why we do this 2-day masterminds, so that you guys are aware of the world that we are entering, so that you learn how to go about things, so that you learn how to build AI agents, how to build AI tools, how to do prompting the right way, how to generate creatives, so that we teach you and direct you and drive you to get started with the journey of becoming an AI generalist. Because if you become an AI generalist, you will be that one person who will continue to have the job and not be in that bucket of 4 people who lost their jobs. Because the person who will continue to have a job is the person who can solve problems using AI. And that person is called as an AI generalist. And that is what we wanted all of you guys to learn. Right? Now, with everything that you have seen so far, right? Do you want to know what are the kind of things you can achieve? What are the kind of things you can do if you become an AI generalist? Funny, yesterday I spoke about the 7-step process. And he asked me to cover and show you examples of the kind of things you could do once you become, once you get started with your journey of becoming an AI generalist. Do you guys want to see the real power of the kind of things you can do and you should be doing to win in the world of AI? Yes, in the chat. Yes, in the chat. And guys, every prompt, every tool, every link that was shown today to you guys will be shared with you people by the end of the day. Okay. We will be sharing all of this by end of the day. So you don't have to worry. Don't worry about it. Okay. We will share all the links of everything with you guys. Now, with that being said, before I get started and I show you what are the things that are possible from step 1 to step 7, By the way, if you guys are wondering, this is what is happening in the backend. The AI agent is working tirelessly. You can see this. It created a task list like this. Manners literally created a task list like this, like a human being, and it is getting one thing at a time done. You can see this. It has already done this 4 things and has to do all these things right now. And I can jump to live and you can see it is doing a lot of work in the backend. I don't have to be even worried about it. I can keep it on the side. GenSpark is creating its slides as well without a problem, like a boss. We're going to come back to all of this once it is done. It's going to take 10-15 minutes to get them done, right? So I'll let it do its job right now in the parallel. Now, let's come back to this section where we are talking about what are the outcomes that you can achieve by going from step 1 to step 7 of what Funny covered yesterday, right? Now, here is what I will tell you very, very clearly, and I want you guys to be extremely attentive about this, okay? Everything that I'm going to show you right now as demo is for you guys to get a direction of what are the things that are possible. Everything that I'm going to show you right now, we are going to give you a detailed roadmap of this. You can go out there and learn all these things all by yourself as well, okay? Don't expect me at this point of time to teach you everything step by step. It is not possible. It will take me hundreds of hours to just teach you how to do everything step by step. So I can't do that right now. Instead, what I can do is I can show you the power and I can show you the things that you can do today. That way, you get a very good sense of what is possible so that you get excited. And after the 2-day mastermind is over, with the roadmap that we will give you, you guys can go and execute and learn all these things yourself. Are we clear? Are we clear? I am not going to teach you step by step like I did so far for the things that I'm going to show going forward in the next 30 minutes, because that cannot be taught in 30 minutes. It will take hundreds of hours. But I want you to show everything so that you get excited and you guys actually go out and spend time all by yourself to learn. Are we clear? Are we clear so far? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. So let's get right inside of it. Keep your pens and notepads outside and take notes. Okay. That's what I would say. Now let's jump right into step number 1. Guys, the step number 1 of you becoming a good AI generalist or getting started at least with the journey of AI generalist is for you guys to learn advanced prompting techniques, build RAG-based system tools and models, and use tools like NotebookLM, AI Studio. You see, as an AI generalist, one of the very important skill set that you need to know is all the AI models that are out there. What are all the AI models that are out there and which AI model should you use where to solve what problem? Very, very important skill set as an AI generalist. And if you're not able to do it, and if you're not able to use the right model in the right place, then you're obviously going to survive, obviously not going to survive. For example, yesterday, I'm sure Divij showed you guys Open Router. Open Router is this incredible place where there are 434 AI models right now, right? Just make it light mode. Dark mode is too much for me. There are 434 AI models right now. When I go to rankings, right? And let's say I'm a marketer and I want to use something for marketing. If I select marketing and if I select trending, there are AI models that are visible right now. For example, Microsoft Phi is the top model for marketing. And you can't even use it because there is no chat GPT that you can use this model for, or a Qwen, or a Gemma 3, which is an open source model. You have to host it on your computer to be able to use this model. You need to have the ability to use these models to solve your problems. Okay. But how do you use these models? Well, there are multiple ways to use these models. You like Chat GPT, Gemini, and Claude. Not everything has a Chat GPT, Gemini, or a Claude, right? There are 430 models, and you need to have the ability to use the right models in the right time. And that is what you need to learn. Well, for this, you could be using a very cool tool, something called as Bolt AI. Now, this is not the same Bolt that we used yesterday. This is a different Bolt. It's Bolt AI, that is Bolt.new, right? In Bolt AI, if I click on new chat, this is like Chat GPT, right? It's like a Chat GPT window, but you can see this. It has connection with Open Router. So I've integrated, Open Router, this platform, into this platform, which is called as Bolt AI. As a result, I can use any of the 430 models that I want inside of Bolt. Let's say right now we want to use Microsoft 5.4, right? So I can just say Microsoft. Let's scroll to Microsoft. Look at that. Microsoft 5.4. And there you go. I've selected the model. And now I can ask any question I want. What are the top landing page structures out there, right? Or models out there, or this is a assistive thinking, AI thinking model. It is right now thinking right now, and it is giving us an answer. Look at that. And what are we using here? We're using a Microsoft 5.4 here, a reasoning plus model, which you cannot use any other way except for this. The power of this tool is that you can use a tool like OpenRouter, and you can use any of the 400 tools, 400 AI reasoning AI models out there to get your work done. And not just that, if you click on this advanced button, right, you have the full playground here. You can change the temperature, max tokens, presence penalty, frequency penalty, top P, top K value, reasoning effect. Now you'll be like, what the hell are all these guys, all these things, Vaibhav? Well, this is exactly what are the kind of things that you need to learn to know how to do advanced prompting, because these are things that you'll find on the OpenAI or any of the playgrounds out there. So this will give you even more customizability on how you get your output, right? And these are all the factors that you need to learn to be able to build advanced AI prompts, right? And like I said, on the step one, your job is to learn how to write advanced prompts, learn which model to use where, and use these models in the right way so that you can get outputs way, way, way better than anybody else, right? That is step number one. And it doesn't stop here, right? You see, here it says Google Gemma. And I told you that this is an open source model. You know what? Today, I run models locally on my computer. It doesn't need internet access. It doesn't need access to a GPU. It runs for free forever because it uses the compute of my computer. For that, I use something called as Ollama. Okay, this is ollama.com. You just have to download it and you can install any AI model that you want, which is open source, right? And if I open terminal, the way I use it, I'll show you. I can just type Ollama list. Okay, Ollama run. And you can see this, I have three models. The Gemma 3 is installed on my computer. The Llama 3 model, the DeepSeek model, all these models are literally installed on my computer, guys. I can say Ollama run Llama 3. And right now, the AI is literally running it on my computer. Okay, let me show you something. Let me show you the activity monitor right now, okay? This is basically a monitor which talks about what is using how much. Now you guys all know or should know that AI uses something called as GPU. It doesn't use the CPU. So look at this GPU percentage as I ask a task to Ollama here, okay? I'm using the Llama model, which is by Meta. What came first? Chicken or egg? And look at that. Look how fast that is, right? And this is all running locally on my computer, guys. That is the crazy part about this. It is all running locally on my computer. And you can look at this. Ollama is using 93.6% of my GPU. So it is literally running on my computer. It's not using internet, nothing, and it's able to give us information. As a generalist, you need to have the ability to run models like this locally on your computer. And not just that, right? You might be like, Vaibhav, yeah, this is so boring. Are you seriously saying you use AI like this? No, I don't use AI like this. I actually remember using Bolt. Bolt has this power inside of it, okay? Where, let us say, if I open a new chat, and instead of OpenRouter, I can select Ollama, and you'll see automatically all the 4 AI models that are locally running on my computer are suddenly visible. I can select, let's say, DeepSeek R1. Now, this is running on Ollama. That means it's running on my computer right now. Guys, I cannot show you how to install and all of that. It's going to take a lot of time. Okay. But again, if I ask, what came first? Chicken or egg, right? And all of a sudden, you can again see it here, right? you will see very soon that Olama will come to the top again because its assistant is thinking right now. So AI is literally thinking at this point of time. I'm sorry if the computer is slightly slowing down. That is probably because of we running such high computation tasks locally on our computer, and Zoom also ends up taking up a lot of bandwidth, right? But look at that. It has started to think right now. It took a while. It did take a while, but it started to think right now because I'm using the DeepSeek R1 model, which is a reasoning model. So it's going to think for us and it's going to answer. It has not started yet. Oh, there you go. It has started actually. Look at this. It has started to think right now. And if I look at the GPU usage, right, look at this Olama. 94% is the GPU usage. It is right now thinking. And finally, it has started to answer the question that we are asking. And this is an open source model, which is running literally locally on my computer right now. Guys, these are the kind of things that you need to learn for you to advance from step one. How to play with open source models. What are all the AI models out there? How can I play with each one of them? Which model to use where? How do I use these models in the right way? Everything. Very, very important. And of course, playing with all these parameters of temperature, p-value, frequency, and all of that, so that you can get your output to work in the way that you want to. That is the basic that you need to learn to become or get started with your journey of becoming an AI generalist. Step number 2 is how can you take the system prompts and convert them into products? Literally products, right? One of the product could be like the voice agent. Today you saw 11 Labs. There are tools like Vapi, Retail, which are incredibly powerful. And you can build voice agents on them, which can make phone calls on your behalf. Literally can call hundreds of thousands of people parallelly, just like you have a human army of sales agents. It can do all of that for you. In fact, if someone wants to call and talk to it, that can happen as well from a phone number. I'm literally talking about a phone call. You can build things like that. On step 2, I want you guys to learn something called as MCP. Make a note of this, guys. MCP. It's called Model Context Protocol. While it sounds like a fancy freaking word and it might be like, Weber, what is this? This sounds so complicated. It is not. Model Context Protocol is a fancy word because it's come up with developers and engineers came up with this. But essentially, what MCP does is it gives you the ability to your AI agent, let's say like a Claude, to connect with thousands of tools that you use on a daily level. That is what MCP does. You see, let's say you use HubSpot, you use Gmail, you use Calendar, you use hundreds of tools out there, ServiceNow, Salesforce, whatever tools you use on a daily, MailChimp, whatever tool that you guys use on a daily level, right? You'll be like, Weber, AI cannot use all these tools, no? Because I have to ask AI what to do and then copy and paste, and I have to do everything on the tool, right? Well, no. With MCP, you can connect your Claude to external AI tools. And AI like ChatGPT and Claude can go and do the work that you want to do in those tools via something called as APIs. And you can do all of this without writing a single line of code. And that is called as MCP. Okay. Right now, I'm on the Claude desktop, like you guys can see. And guys, for you to integrate MCP, it needs slight steps. It will take you 4 or 5 hours to figure this out properly. But research about MCP and Claude, I've already connected a bunch of tools you can see. This is by the way, Claude. I've connected Claude to Zapier. I've connected Claude to Perplexity. I've also connected Claude to something called as Appify. Now, what is Appify? This is a very good example, okay? So let's say I have a job and I basically want okay, interesting. This one is going to be interesting. Let's say I want to go to Instagram. I want to open, let's say, Raj Shamani's profile. Okay. This is Raj, a very good friend of mine. And basically what I want to do is I'm creating content on my Instagram as well. Because of which what I want is I want to see the top 10 posts of Raj. Which one has highest views? Let's say I want to go to Reels of Raj. Watch at least the top 30 videos of Raj and see which one has higher views. For example, this one you can see has 4.2 million views, right? This is what Raj created, right? And I want to get the transcript of what is being spoken in this video so that I can use that transcript to create my own video about this topic. So I want to take inspiration from the kind of content Raj is creating right now. Okay. For that, how can I do it? I have to hire someone whose job will be to open each one of the Instagram profiles of Raj, see which one has higher views, make a list of the videos which has high number of views, and then download the video and then upload the video into a tool like Happy Scribe to get the transcript of the video, then use the transcript of the video, read about it, and then rewrite the script. That's a lot of work. But you know what? AI can automate this. Using Claude and MCP, there is a tool called as Apify. Okay, there is this tool called as Apify. What Apify has is, Apify has a lot of tools like Instagram Scraper. So this is a scraper which scrapes Instagram, right? So if I give a URL to this, it can scrape and give me data. But again, I have to do it manually. I have to give the URLs to this. Instead, I connected Apify to my Claude using something called as MCP. And you can see this. It has a bunch of tools. Instagram Scraper, Instagram Scriptwriter. A lot of AI tools are right here, which is basically connecting this tool, which is Apify, to my Claude. Now, if I give a prompt like this, where I'm basically saying, let's give Raj a reel here. Okay. I'm basically saying, I've written a prompt. And I'm basically saying, use related MCP and Claude projects to accomplish this task. Task overview. Analyze some of the most recent Instagram videos of this profile, which is Raj. Identify the videos which has highest number of views. Obtain the transcript of the highest performing video. Generate a viral transcript based on the content and style using the process below. Use appropriate Apify tool to scrape 10 of the most recent LinkedIn videos, collect views, dates, and video URLs, do a performance analysis, and basically give me the final output of the script. So instead of giving this task to a human being, I'm literally giving it to Claude by connecting that to an MCP, which has connection with Apify right now. And you can see this. This is a task which will easily take hours for a human to do. Now you will see I've converted Claude into an AI agent using MCP. Now Apify will do everything for me on my behalf parallelly. Look at this. It is scraping the Instagram's reel data right now. It's going there. It's writing some code. It's using Instagram reel scraper right now. I don't even know what it is doing. I don't need to know what it is doing because I just have to give it a task. It will do the job for me. Now, as Claude is doing the job of MCP, let me show you one more example of MCP, which is mind-blowing, right? And that is called as Goose. Goose is this powerful tool which is created by Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey is, by the way, the founder of Twitter. Okay. You can see this while this is doing its job right now, right? I'm using Goose. Goose is also connected to my Open Router. Open Router is the base of everything that we do as an AI generalist. And guys, you don't have to be a software engineer or developer to understand all of this. All of this can be done without writing a single line of code. I don't know how to write any code either, right? I've connected Anthropic already. And what is the power of Goose is that Goose can literally run AI on the files of my computer. I can use AI on the files of my computer. So I can select where to work. So I can select this. And let's say, I will say there's a folder called as desktop junk for me. I'll open that up. And there you go. I've opened it. Guys, and look at this. Parallelly, it got a couple of videos with high number of views in the last 10 videos. And it literally generated the script parallelly. It went to Raj's profile. It looked for the top 10 videos because I wanted to do it faster. So I just said top 10 videos, went through top 10 videos, found the video which has highest number of views. And then what did it do? It rewrote the whole script for us in our own style. Guys, isn't this absolutely insane? Drop a comment insane in the chat if you think this is insane. We just got AI to do all that work for us using something called as MCP, Model Context Protocol. Now, let's come back to Goose. Now that this is done, let's close this. Let's come back to Goose right now, right? Like I said, Goose can literally run AI on a local computer. Let's say I give access to this folder called as desktop junk, which is on my computer. And I can say, hey, I see a lot of files on my computer. I want to do some cleanup. Can you analyze all the files that I have on the folder, which is desktop junk? Understand what all files are not very important, which I can delete so that I can make about 50 GB of more space. Please do an analysis on my files and tell me what all files I should delete. Now look at this task that I'm giving. I'm asking AI to go through the files on my computer, literally on my computer, and tell me what are the files that I should absolutely delete. That is what I'm literally asking AI to do. And you can see this, it says Goose is working on it right now. Guys, what you're seeing right now is not a glimpse of future. It is the present. It's just that 99.99% of people have no idea what AI can do already today. But I want all of you guys to. That's exactly why I'm showing you all of these things. Using MCP, and MCP is also on OpenAI, by the way. You can literally connect any of the 8,000 to 10,000 AI tools out there, and it can do the work that you do today, all automated at 100 times the speed. This is the world that we are living in right now. And as this is happening, I'm going to keep it on the side. I'm going to let it finish its job. These are the kind of things you can do if you just finish step 2 as well. Step 3 is about learning about diffusion models. You need to have the ability to build your own AI clone. What do I mean by that? Today on 11 Labs, when we built that AI agent, right? You saw that I built an AI which sounds like me exactly. So I trained an audio model to sound like me. You know what? You can do a lot more with this as well. If I go to Instagram of mine, let me actually go to my own profile. Okay. You can see I have about 700,000 followers on my Instagram. 700,000, that is 7 lakh followers. And if I go to my reels, right? You can see there are a lot of reels with a lot of views. For example, let me play this one. This is a reel which has 1.5 million views, which is about Google AI, Google releasing a lot of new updates.
Just knocked out Sam Altman in one single day.
We've announced over a dozen models and research breakthroughs.
He
I'm
released
going to play that again.
Sundar Pichai just knocked out Sam Altman in one single day.
We've announced over a dozen models and research breakthroughs.
He released these 13 crazy AI updates in Google I/O. Number 10 will blow your mind.
You can see the change here.
Let's get into this. 1. Try on AI for shopping. You upload your photo. Google shows how clothes will look on your body. Folds, shape, everything. Like it? Click once, it buys it for you. 2. New AI search tab. Google now has a special AI tab. You can ask longer questions, follow up like a chat.
So this is a video that I did a few days back. Let me play one more. This has the highest views.
See this
8
tiny
million
patch on
views.
my head? It's actually is capable of reading my thoughts right now. And the crazy part, it costs less than 5,000 rupees. This is day 1 of future tech updates. It's called Omi, and it's not your typical smart device. This thing is basically like having Iron Man's Jarvis around your neck or your head. But here is what's crazy. It can actually read your thoughts. The company
Now, guys, why am I sharing all these videos with you? By the way, I'm sharing my Instagram profile with you guys in the chat. You can consider following me because I drop weekly AI updates here as well. You can see every week. And I was the first person to drop the Google I/O updates as well. My team works tirelessly to make sure all the content is going up. But there's one more reason why you should follow me. And that other reason why you should follow me, and that's also the reason why I'm showing you this, is because what you just saw is completely AI generated. The whole video and all the videos, by the way, literally all the videos that I've created since November till now, I've added 5 lakh followers since November till now in the last 5 months. All the content is completely AI generated. The video that you see
Sundar
here,
Pichai.
the person that you see here, this is not me. That's my AI clone. The audio that you see here is not mine either. That's my AI voice clone as well. The script is written by AI. The idea is generated using AI. Of course, this is not me either. This is my AI clone. Only the editing is done by a human being. This is also an AI. This is not me either, right? You can literally play every video that I have, right? This is also my AI clone. This is also my AI clone. This is not me either. All of these are AI. In fact, the pictures that you see of mine here, holding whatever this is, and holding this, holding the Zara bag, wearing these sunglasses, holding this protein shake, all these pictures are completely AI generated as well. Do you think that is insane? The pictures, the script, the idea, the audio, the video, everything is AI generated. I don't have to shoot a single video anymore. And if you are looking at it very closely, right, when you play a video and look at my mouth very closely, sometimes you will get an understanding that it's probably AI, right? Not every time, but sometime you will get an understanding that it is AI, right? This is also AI generated, by the way. Everything is AI generated. So check out the profile sometime. If you get the time, do follow me as well. If you want to stay on top of all the AI content, because I put AI updates every single week. But most importantly, what I want you guys to see is the possibility of the world that we are living in. AI generated content is getting millions of views. And by the way, if you see this, right, I literally say, note, this content is completely generated using AI. I explicitly say out, I don't lie either. Yet, millions of views on the content. Look at that. This video has 1.5 million views. And you know what? I got 8,000 followers from just this video. All generated using AI. You see the power of the world that we are living in? You can literally generate your AI clone. You can create AI to create your own audio, video, text. You can act, look like anything you want in the world, all using AI. And these are the kind of things that you need to learn, guys, to be able to win in this AI first world. You need to learn this. And that is what you should learn in step 3 and step 4 as well. It's incredibly powerful. Step 5 is where you get your hands on with AI agents. Today, we basically did play with a lot of AI agents, right? In fact, let me show you one more thing, because the last one that we spoke about, right? Building audio, video, and text as well. So I don't know if you've come across our ads before, right? But look at the kind of ads that you can create today. And like, Google recently released VO2, which is absolutely mind-blowing, okay?
Meet the Jack Sparrow of today's world, the ultimate jack of all trades. Need to analyze a complex dataset in minutes? Jack's got you. Want a viral social media strategy? Jack can create one in minutes. Got a presentation due tomorrow? Let Jack handle it for you. Need that?
Look at that. That's me looking like Jack Sparrow slightly. I mean, these are funny, I know. Look at that.
Need help with anything? Oh, you have a report to write? Done. A meeting to prepare for? Already researched. You're worried about managing deadlines? I'll handle your calendar too. I can answer your toughest questions, generate ideas faster than you can think, and create.
Guys, these are all generated using AI, obviously. In fact, I mean, the world that we are living in, absolutely wild. Okay. Let me show you one of the videos that I recently shared and what is capable already today with AI. This is a video that I recently shared, okay, on my LinkedIn. Again, completely AI generated. Check this out.
Like, seriously, dude, you're saying the only thing standing between me and $1 billion is some random text?
Honestly, the biggest red flag is when the guy believes in the prompt theory. Like, really? We came from prompts? Wake up, man.
You want to convince me that this perfect creation behind me is the result of ones and zeros? A binary code and nothing more? It makes no sense.
Imagine you're in the middle of a nice date with a handsome man and then he brings up the prompt theory. Yuck. We just can't have nice things.
Guys, what you just saw here, the audio, the video, the text, script, everything is generated using AI. Isn't that insane what you just saw? Those humans, those mountains, everything is AI generated.